I think the interesting thing with coasting is you're talking about the students which aren't necessarily on the extremes. You're talking about that middle ground which could have a massive impact on particularly your progress 8 and your attainment 8 figures. So they might be the ones who are not fully engaged. They might sit there nice and quietly, but in terms of how much effort they're putting in, or in terms of their motivation towards doing well, they're not at their maximum capacity. Now that could have a number of different factors. It could be what's going on in home. So it could be that maybe they haven't got that many targets from home. They're not in a situation where parents are particularly well engaged. It could be coming from their kind of peer group where as a kind of cohort, they're not necessarily wanting to be seen as done well. But it's not that they're behaving badly. It's just thinking through those different factors as to why someone isn't maximising their achievement. And actually as well, you've got to also be quite self-reflective in the fact that what is your school like as an organisation? If you have good robust systems where you're making sure that you're not having the grey areas which can be exploited, that massively impacts on how well students will achieve. You've got to be absolutely honest with yourself. When you are looking at the data, try and combine as many different elements as you can. You will have information in your school from the pastoral side where you are thinking about how are they actually performing. You've got the attainment side, which is how they're doing within subject, and you obviously have information that you might have from primary schools. Make sure as a first top tip you're bringing all these bits of information together. Once you've got the information, second top tip, actually use the data. There's no point having something, and that comes with having a strategy. Think through what are you going to do with each student and how are you going to make sure that that information is maximised. The last point is engagement. If you don't engage staff so that they fully understand why students underachieve, what are the biggest impacts and what are the things that they can do both within lesson and within a tutor format, if they understand that, you can make sure that you will maximise those students and you will prevent coasting.